Let's see if we get some good news here in terms of recruits. We do get Trevante Massey, a middle linebacker. And got locked out for a defensive end, but that's okay. Contender status back up to a C+. As we draw 5-2 Southern Miss. A loss here pretty much guarantees that's GG's for any chance of promotion. So, then again, we pretty much know that any loss at this point is going to do that. So, we'll see. What year are we on? I think we're in 2039, last I checked. Very, very far into this. Very, very far into this. That's what we do visit this weekend. Let's take a look at those conference standings, actually. 5-4 overall. Okay, we're actually in a pretty interesting spot. Now, Louisiana Tech hasn't played their 7th game yet. Best finish, I think, 11-2. We've made the playoffs once before as well. We've done okay, but we got heavy recruiting restrictions for this challenge. So if Louisiana Tech wins, they're going to be ahead of us. We did lose to Marshall. This has to be a win. I do not see a way we make this conference title game unless we win against Southern Miss. So let's make Brett Favre cry, you fucking criminal. Let's do it. Let's make Brett Favre cry. Let's make him cry.
Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this match.
In danger of relegation. Potentially. You never know. At any moment, this team all of a sudden could just start losing every goddamn game under the sun. So. Oh, please get a no-touching win. 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 Prophecy, yeah, those are still broken a bit. You can turn off the penalty, though, in the settings. We're up by 1 at the start of the 4th. We missed a 50-yard field goal. We do have the ball again. Super Bowl winning criminal. That's fair. He's not the only one. 3:51 to go. I'm taking over. Because if we don't score here, we know that they're going to. I just need to avoid throwing a pick if I can help it.
Got his man in the middle.
And we will try to kill this game clock as best we can.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading
do it.
the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he
See this one through.
That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he.
I fucking hate my team sometimes. You fucking imbeciles. All number 2 has to do is hold that block. He gets manhandled. First down plus. If he doesn't get run past, but he gets absolutely bodied. And now here's the worst case scenario, regardless of what I attempted to do. They have the ball anyway.
Back to pass, it's Reese. Fires to the big fella. Boy, that was a precision play all the way. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Second
Crazy.
down coming up.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
He's looking to throw. Finds his
Yet he holds on to that. Okay.
and the defense makes
Okay.
an immediate tackle.
You know, we've been hard pressed by some animations tonight. We've been hard pressed by some animations tonight. The fact he holds on to that ball is wild.
Set of downs for this offense.
But he did.
They'll throw it on first down. And this will be it.
Doesn't hold on to that one though. He got
Forces second down.
punched in the taint. That's the key.
Let's see if they throw it again.
Punch your opposition in the taint.
Back to the air one more time. And it'll be incomplete.
That one was also dropped. See, that's the key.
They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. It'll be a draw. Just a savvy vet.
Every time he did a little stutter step, it made my linebacker slow down.
Warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out.
Neat.
And the Golden Eagles are rolling down.
Every time he did a little stutter step, it made my guy stumble.
Not a whole lot of
I didn't know that was a thing.
yards, maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down. Now back
Well,
at it.
say goodbye to promotion bid in season number 2.
In motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well,
IndyCar tempo.
I have never seen the computer do that, though, when I've tried to do that. Not once. Not once.
Throw for it. Fires to the middle.
And if my linebacker had any awareness whatsoever that would have been picked, he had no idea what was going on. He didn't have a clue. Like, he's looking at the ball as the quarterback throws it and still says, oh shit, I should follow that guy.
Here with a 1st down. And a late opportunity to grab.
Oh, this has been a real rough drive for animation bias. And unfortunately, the bias is not in our favor. And I hit B right as he snapped it, so I dragged the guy out of position.
Down front. Here on the 4th.
Well, turns out Brett Favre will not be the one crying. That's going to be your boy right here.
Moments right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here.
We just couldn't stop anything. We could not stop a damn thing on that drive. We couldn't get a hand in on anything. That's nuts.
Get me a stop.
Okay, well, we got 1:13.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Crazy interception.
Down to get the offense started.
And here we are.
This drive
We got 3 timeouts. Shoe clock is still on, so if I don't get out of bounds here, I'm going to have to use that timeout.
down. He finds his man. And this one
Can they please block?
the offense gets
Just once.
at this point, every
Just
second.
once can somebody block? Please.
You're trying to stay as close
Please.
to all these targets and most
That's all I ask.
those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Big play there by the tight end.
Away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Throws to the tight end.
Big play again by the tight end. But we do need the touchdown.
Make the catch. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. He'll take a shot. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfect.
Mm.
Just catch the
So close. So close.
couldn't make the connection last time.
High fructose.
Go again.
Corn syrup. He's going to get outworked. Yep. Dude, every animation went against me in that game. Every single one. Jesus fuck. Holy hell. Well, this season's over, everybody. Holy fuck, though, did every animation go against us. That's my tight end. And he just completely gives up body position on an aggressive catch. That guy's right arm is stuck behind him. Whoop, never mind. That's nuts, dude. That's nuts. I'm going to menu sim the rest of the year. We'll just see what happens. We'll accept our fate. If we get relegated, we get relegated. But tonight's clearly not my night from a gameplay perspective. I just got hosed there pretty badly. I'll accept it. But we just got hosed really badly. Really, really badly. Doesn't happen too often in this game, which is nice. But boy, it's still not a good feeling when it's just like, nope, you lose. Good day, sir. And that's kind of what happened there. That sucks. That really sucks. That really, really sucks. I'm a salty boy. I'm a salty, salty boy. We might have deserved to lose, but we didn't deserve to lose like that. Both those interceptions were horrific animations. Absolutely horrific. And yeah, now that we've lost to Southern Miss and Marshall, we only have 2 games left. We officially cannot be promoted. We could be relegated. ODU did beat us. We beat Mid-10, though, so we should. We're pretty much confirmed. We're pretty much confirmed to be right back here in this division, this conference next season. So let's get this year over with. We'll focus on recruitment. And that's that. But we'll menu sim the next couple of games. and get to our off season here sooner rather than later. But that is that's annoying. I haven't been this salty about a loss in a while. The 3 interception game, that one was totally my fault. You didn't hear any excuses at that point. I just fucked up. That one, we got hosed on that one. But it happens. Happens in real life. Hosed on referee calls. I mean, it is what it is. So again, we'll menu sim against San Diego State. If we get a bowl game, we'll probably do the whole jump-in method. But for now, we got really nothing to play for this season. We can't be promoted. We can't be relegated. We do get Bob Speed at running back, as well as Terrence Elkins at running back. And didn't get locked out for anybody. Okay. That guarantees us a bowl game, actually, now it's 6-5. So, not bad. But there will be a 3rd season for you boys in this conference. I was really hoping to see us essentially immediately get promoted. That did not happen. That did not happen. So Baraka Dogby. Dogbay? Baraka. We could use someone who has the ability to murder somebody on the field. Mr. Brewer, also a guard. Let's see out of these guys who we can optimize points-wise. Any good sells, proximity to home. Coach prestige, there we go. And the extra 10 points. We spent like 10 years in Conference USA. We sure did. Over. It's our ultimate goal. I mean, win a national title, get to the top tier. You know, just general success, of which we have had very little of. And it's, again, not because our team isn't good enough to do it. They are. They just find ways to choke. They just consistently and quite astonishingly find ways to lose games that they shouldn't be losing. It's a bit of a tragedy, but it be what it do what it be. Find a way to deal with it. Keep marching on. So Byron Gano, great-grandson of Graham Gano, probably. Winningest coach in Conference USA history. I would hope so. I would hope so. Win with this team? Yes, win with this team. This very team, believe it or not. That is the plan. God damn it. Woo. All right. Well, let's get to that bye week. And we have one more to go. Just joined, confused. Hey, you're in level 2039, only level 22 and recruiting 2 stars. So 2039 because I don't play every second of every game, only level 22 because we have the coaching XP gain on the slowest possible, and only recruiting 2 stars because we have recruitment restrictions to make it more difficult. Otherwise, you can end up with a 5-star recruit in as little as 4 years with any program in the game, basically. So trying to make a really difficult challenge. Have succeeded, actually. I think we can officially say that. We have succeeded in making a very difficult challenge. So that's good news. Mission accomplished. Unfortunately, perhaps a little bit too difficult. Given our current situation. Yeah, I really should make a rules command, eh? Really should. Alright, 50 points for you, my man, with the extra 10. Cliff Looker. You got anything for a hard sell? No. 21 points, and then the running back, Alex Prater. Optimize anything with you? No. I like this challenge. I did. Up until that last freaking game against Southern Miss. I'm still salty about that and will be salty about that for the rest of the damn night. Let's skip this UConn game again. We can't have anything happen aside from we're going to make a bowl game, so whatever. We get Christian Brewer. Sean Horn. I mean, again, recruitment wasn't even our big focus this year, and we've still landed a lot of recruits, which is nice. lot of O-line help. So that is it. A 6-6 season, much like last year. We can make it to 7-6 with a bowl victory, but that is about it. So we are so far stuck in a nice little holding pattern here. I say so far, that's been the theme for this entire damn thing. Is this holding pattern. The holding pattern never changes. We do have this gem down here, the kicker gem. There's extra points on him. Mr. Ibrahim. I have enough I can sell you on. Points on you. Okay. Well, let's take a look then at how everything in this offseason is going to be shaping up. Let's see. We do get Ibrahim. It's nice. Little Brooks locked us out. It's fine. We didn't have like that one top-notch recruit we really had our eyes on. That brings us to conference championship week. I think again we're fine with the coordinators that we have. Do a damn good job of building people up. I mean, again, we tried once upon a time to spec more heavily into tactician, but right now we got guys that are on motivator, and I think that's still the best for us to amplify our off-season development. So we will be able to sim to this week, see what bowl game we get, and take it from there. So, Mr. Lacoste. Really sell you on enough to make it worth it. And Mr. Hicks. Those extra 10 points on you. Okay. So, let's find out then, since we, of course, have our lovely promotion relegation system, how this is going to play out for next season. Your quarterback, Josh Beckner. Quarterback, Cliff Looker. Alex Prater as a running back, Javon Melvin as a center, Channing Lacoste at defensive tackle, Cole Durant as a kicker. I wasn't quite on autopilot with my recruitment this year, but we really didn't have to be all that engaged. We really didn't. It was pretty straightforward, and it worked out really well. We also get Jaqueline Hendershot, the tight end with a tremendous name. So there should be a bowl game. Your Heisman winner, Maryland quarterback Josh McAllister. 4,100 yards, 43 touchdowns, 10 picks. Senior Josh McAllister wins the Heisman. And we will go bowling yet again. This time, we're going right back to Detroit 2 years in a row. We're the defending champions of this bowl game. Except we draw the Mizzou Tigers. Well, no bowl win this year. Unless Mizzou's fallen off the face of the earth. They are going to be significantly better compared to us. Not that we'd leave, but we do get offers to go be a coordinator somewhere else. Absolutely not. We could have left for Ohio State or Notre Dame years ago. So that brings us then to indeed seeing how this season played out. So let's take a look first and foremost at the relegations for this season, with the exception of our lowest tier, independent status. Your promoted teams with the best records in independent status, the Wyoming Cowboys and James Madison. James Madison have also been promoted. Good for them. They'll be in a higher conference next year. Conference USA sees Western Michigan dropped on tiebreaker with San Jose State. And in the other division, it is Arkansas State on tiebreaker over Toledo. So Western Michigan and Arkansas State heading down to that lowest tier. In the MAC, conference title game ended up being Southern Miss and Marshall. I'm going to guess based off the win-loss record that Southern Mississippi won it. We were dead in the middle with a bunch of other teams, but it's ODU that go down after a 2-8 conference record. Tier 8 is the Sun Belt, in which Fresno State and USF. We have to look at that head-to-head game to see what happened. Could have been worse. We could have faced a ranked team. I would have rather faced a ranked team. And it was Fresno who won it. So South Florida be relegated down to our conference in the MAC next year. In the American, Nevada loses a 3-team tie. They will be dropped. In the Mountain West, Rutgers have a terrible season, so they're going to get dropped. Pac-12, Utah. Oh my God, Utah. Weren't Utah in the top tier once upon a time? They were close. They're going to be down to tier 6. Jesus Christ. They have fallen off of a cliff. ACC, Illinois. They get dropped from tier 4. While tier 3, the Big 12, sees Clemson get dropped again. Or Clemson. They've also been in free fall. Big 10 sees Ole Miss with a winless season in conference get relegated. Down go Ole Miss. And in the top tier, the SEC, Notre Dame loses a 3-team tiebreaker scenario. Down go the Fighting Irish from the top tier. That brings us then to the conference title games. See what the promotions look like. Sam Houston have won the Conference USA crown. They will be joining us in the MAC next season. We'll be saying hello to the Bearcats again. Maryland, by 1 point, win the Pac-12. They have been promoted. USC wins the Battle of California to be promoted up to Tier 2. Marshall do in fact beat Southern Miss. Marshall promoted up to tier number 8. Eastern Michigan win the Sun Belt, so they'll be promoted up to tier 7. San Antonio win the American, so they're heading to tier 6. Oregon State win the Mountain West. They are heading to tier 5. Oregon wins bragging rights for the top tier crown. Baylor heading to tier number 3. And Washington, that's back-to-back Big Ten conference title losses for K-State. They will again be held in tier 2 as Washington go up. So that brings us to the playoff bracket for this season, which is Syracuse against Penn State. Winner takes on Baylor. K-State and Michigan. Winner gets Washington. JMU and Iowa. Winner gets USC. Oregon and Texas Tech. Winner takes on the Maryland Terps and their Heisman-winning quarterback. So, again, another year. We've only had one playoff appearance in our timeline. Let's take a look at our season stats. 10 never mind. I can't. We had 10 passing touchdowns all year. Thad was the quarterback to get us out of Conference USA finally, but man, he could not adjust to life at this higher tier. He just couldn't do it. Jesus. I mean, I threw a fair amount of those picks, but only 10 passing touchdowns is horrific. As many of those interceptions as I threw, most of those passing touchdowns were user. Rushing wise, here, kitty, 600 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. Also a senior. Our reception king was Frank Yu with 56, but the yardage leader was Vaughn Kornhucker, also a senior. Again, just brutal. Brutal. Blocking wise, Skaronski, almost a sack a game at center. No matter what we do. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad in terms of protection, but still. Ashley Meeks and Booby Boy, 73 tackles each. Our sack leader with 8 was Chris P. Bacon, another senior. Well, we had 4 interceptions all year long. Only 4? Are you kidding me? Nothing went our way this year. Nothing. Apparently, our punter took over as a kicker at some point this season. Man. From a national perspective, 4 quarterbacks breaking 4,000 yards. David West at Hawaii. Jimmy Board, Josh McAllister, Emmett Heflin. You see what other quarter... Yeah. I just want to get to the offseason. I'm sure you guys understand. It's already too late to fire our coordinators as it is, so. We will go to the depth chart. We'll just make it the best possible team by rating. And we'll see what happens here against Mizzou. Final game for these seniors whose tenure here is going to be ending, indeed, on a bit of a whimper. I mean, it is nice to have gotten to a higher conference with them, but I thought with that crop of talent, there was a chance to go even further up. So far, that hasn't been the case. Sweet, beautiful Baffle. How are you, my friend? How are you? How are you? Got Baffle99 on Twitch, of course. CAFL99. Follow him. Do it now. Right now. I'll end the stream. I'll do it. Hit that button. You don't believe me? Hit the button. Anyway, let's see how we do against the Mizzou Tigers. We are the defending Detroit Bowl champions. Oh, can we end the season at 7-6 once again and hopefully end it on a little bit of a high note? Gentlemen, do something. Do something. Okay, something positive. There you go. We missed a point after the... So we're trailing by 1. Okay, 21-13 at the half. Yep. Okay, 21-16. Yep. 28-16. We are threatening to score here. Okay, 5-point game with 6.5 to go. We're going to trust the defense one more time. We do get the ball back. All right, 5-point game. 5 minutes to go. Let's see if we can indeed end this year on a Dan high note. Hell of a catch. I thought that defender was about to make a big play. All right, gentlemen. Come on now. Yeah, 2 seasons in a row that we get stuck in the holding pattern. That was not supposed to be lobbed. But I had to double tap the button because it didn't let me throw it the first time. See, gentlemen, when you actually block on the RPOs, good things can happen. When we actually get blocking on those outside bubble screens, good things can in fact happen. Frank, you! Way to go. Way to go, Frankie boy, in his final game at Ball State. Actually got some blocking. We have wideouts that have separation speed. Their defense didn't always take the best path to the ball. Final. We are going for 2 here with the monster set. Oh, boy, you know. Ooh, they got a guy in motion off of that. Okay. Don't like that. No, sir. See if we can audible out to the stick. We might have to take the pen here.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And it's intercepted. Hey, huge.
Okay. Well, we do lead by 1.
And they'll close in on him.
They had pretty much everything covered there, didn't they? 4:08 to go. We scored incredibly quickly, but now that means we actually have to play defense, which is, oh my God, he actually carried that out. Get hit stick. Get hit stick. Oh, you know what? Let's bring some heat here. Let's bring some heat. I feel like we do our best when we try to pressure the quarterback. We should, in theory, have the talent to drop people back into coverage. Let's try to bring some heat. There we go. Almazu needs a field goal. Bitch, I know. It doesn't mean you have to say it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
What a tackle by Femboy takeover. All right, here we go. We need a big stop. We need a big ol' stop.
He's looking to throw.
On a screen, broken tackle, but we do get the stop. That'll force the punt. That'll give us the opportunity to try and ice this game. Good job by the defense there. They weren't always the most clutch this year, but that was a big play. I couldn't make the cut. Okay. All right. Just gonna play this well.
Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of
2-minute warning.
No doubt. I was going to say
2-minute warning.
He's at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David. So
see what we can do.
You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Boy, I don't like the looks of that at all. Outside zone might be better if we get some blocking. Orgy fan, what if we move you over?
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their
That's going to be a hold, I'm sure.
But there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to
Yep.
go.
Again, we put the holds, the blocking on aggressive because we get enough holding calls as it is, so.
They'll line up for a second down play. On the option.
Oh my God, they sold hard. A 14-yard pickup. Interesting scenario. Which means it's time for the monster, baby. 3rd and 2. Oh?
Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to...
No! Nobody blocked!
Got to make a stop.
Oh, nobody adjusted.
Quick timeout call by the defense.
Fuck. Nobody adjusted.
The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th down.
That might be quite the mistake, but we are going to punt it. We were still in our territory, so I didn't really trust the defense, but I do trust them from this distance, allegedly.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're setting up the screen. Oh, what a move. Plows through the defense.
Okay.
Able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
I can't believe nobody blocked there. That was crazy.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he left him grabbing. Smashes through the tackle. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Tiger. And they grab the advantage.
The ways we find to lose football games, frankly, unbelievable.
Big time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You
Frankly, unbelievable.
threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would
He
come
had the
in.
run. Yeah, I should have had the pass, too. There were 2 blockers to 1 dude. Pretty sure we should have had the throw. And the 2 points good. All right, well, here we are, right back in familiar territory for Ball State. At least we still have our timeouts.
And he takes this from inside the
Block on the outside edge, you fucking worthless douchebag. Oh my God, imagine if people knew how to block on kick returns. God, what would that even look like?
3 and out. Sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David,
What would that even look like?
they got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job.
I fucked up the line coverage there. I did a full switch, not a short switch. It left their fucking left end wide open. Oh, good. Shoe clock was still on. Well, we lost. Game over. Game over. I just killed my own time. Well, what are you going to do? Let's be honest. The second they scored the touchdown, this game was over anyway, but GG's.
On second down, wants to throw it.
GG's.
Top here late in the game.
There it is. Mizzou wins. Shout out to your mother for the follow. And thus ends a absolutely horrific season for Ball State.
Like a tennis match. Back.
That is my biggest complaint about this fucking video game, is that settings do not reset at the beginning of every drive. It's my fault for not paying attention. But that is... Oh, actually, I should say my biggest issue is the fact that our defense can never fucking do anything. Yeah, that was a shit year. That was a shit year. That was a really shit year and a really shit season. A really shit way to end it with that Southern Miss loss. And then anytime we play a team that wears black and yellow or black and gold, we shit ourselves. Every time. Without fail. It's amazing, isn't it? Oh, this team's a nightmare. This team's a fucking nightmare. An absolute nightmare. The playoff bracket looks as such. It is an Oregon-Washington national title game in 2039. To be honest, losing that bowl game might be incredibly detrimental. We'll see. But not the James Madison who made the quarterfinal, but it is an Oregon-Washington final. We've seen Washington win a national title in this timeline. I don't know if we've seen Oregon win one. We did. It was early. We've simulated so many goddamn seasons, I can't even remember at this point. Our coach prestige has dropped again. Pro potential has gone up. Our stability, yeah, we're gonna be screwed for Portal. We're gonna be screwed. The Oregon Ducks are national champions. I need to see how badly screwed we're gonna be, because this could be abysmal. With those grades dropping even further, we could be cooked. Yep. Oh boy! Oh yes! Okay. Holy crap! All right. Woo! Okay. Let's see how we can survive this. First and foremost, we have to go for the highest rated dudes that are on medium. These two juniors that are on low are definitely gone. So first and foremost, DeMar Small, will you stay? No, of course not. Sinilau Duck, will you stay? No. Sean Camp, will you stay? No. Straight up Jorkin it, will you stay? No. Julia Saunders, will you stay? Yes! And then Hayden DeCloset is also gonna stay. We see two quarterbacks graduate. Thad Castle Jr., who is a legend for getting us promoted, but man, he plateaued hard. 5-star Tetris prospect also gone. We lose here, Kitty, at running back. Graduation. Wideouts Vaughn, Kornhucker, inevitable relegation. That's pretty ominous right now. And Frank Yu all graduate. Tight ends, Big Corgi fan, Joe Cool IV, and Lula Magello. On the O-line, Waylon Mercy is gone. As is center, Mike Skaronski. Of course, Zach Thurber. It was a defensive end that we were trying to turn into a center, hence the low overall. He's gone. Red Baron Karen, or Red Baron Karan, whatever you prefer. He is gone to the graduation, as is Malau Aloka, who is incredibly disappointing. Jimmy Rooks at defensive end. Marquez Hepburn transfers out. Sinilau Duck transfers out. We lose Chris P. Bacon at linebacker. Straight up Jorkin it. is leaving. Jeffrey Lebowski transfers out. Holy shit, we're dead. We're dead. We are DEAD dead. Like mega death. Oh, we're fucked. Oh, we're fucked. We're gonna have a hard time with the portal because fewer players are gonna want to come here for the same reason as more players just left. We're boned. If we don't get relegated in this next season, I'll be shocked. Pronounced brain dead. Went in the 7th round, and at least helps our pro potential a little bit. Someone's verbally committed. Are you able to get them to change their mind? You can't, but they might change their mind based off of what's happening at that other program. So if there's someone you really want, it's not the worst idea in the world to leave them because they could still join up. Okay. Who is left on our board? I think it's just these two at the bottom. Nope. Ofield, we got to get out of there. Okay. So from the portal, how much interest are we going to have? We're still only allowed 2-star players. 2 quarterbacks, South Alabama's Rico Benito and UConn's James Carden. Running back, nobody. Fullback out of Colorado, Johnny Ali. No wideouts. No tight ends. 1 tackle out of UTEP, Grant Allen. So if they're verbally committed to Georgia, chance of me getting them with Ball State are basically 0. Depending on what their deal breaker is, but yeah, like unless they're playing time or playing style, that's the only thing that can save you. Coastal Carolina's Emmett Clemens, pride of Bridgeton, Maine. Defensive tackle out of Auburn, Kalen Kendricks. Linebacker Alex Ball from Clemson. Couple of middle linebackers, Pittsburgh's Donovan Bohannon, Virginia Tech's Antoine Gono, and Tim Edmond of Coastal Carolina. We actually have more options than I thought we would. Juan Jones out of UCLA. We have more portal options than I would have predicted, that's for sure. And no 1-stars are interested. Okay. So Greg Ramsey, we are very much in the running for this guy at wideout. He's fast. That's the big thing. He's fast. So let's schedule him on proximity to home. Can I hard sell him on anything? I should be able to. It's this one, isn't it? This is. Get him on the max. And then Denton Hicks. Decent throw power, good speed at quarterback. Schedule him for a visit. It's not going to help a ton with proximity to home, but we can still try. I definitely won't be able to hard sell him or soft sell him on anything, though. I added all those dudes to the portal, from the portal. I could have sworn I was hitting A the whole time. Yet, they're not currently appearing. I could have sworn I was hitting A on every single one of those guys. Am I losing my mind? Probably. But I genuinely could have sworn I was hitting A on every single one of these players. I really am losing my mind, apparently. You did, it reset. Okay, so I'm not the only one that saw it, then. My favorite random player that played for the Bruins, Simone Gagne. You're talking about a guy that you don't really associate as being on the Bruins, but that I liked. There they are. Okay. So before even scouting these guys, just immediate scholarship offers, just to make up ground for everybody, because I don't think we'll have time to double check if every single one of these players are actually good. But this might help us make up a little bit of ground. We're going to do the scholarship offer and then 5 points on everybody just to try to make up some sort of ground, and then we can scout them out. Only a 10-point commitment for each player, so. Oh, those amount of transfers away. Good lord, how are we going to survive this? I wouldn't even bother scouting. I'd just go for them, to be honest. That might not be a bad idea. That might not be the worst idea. Yeah, you know, fair play. Fair play. Let's not even waste the hours. With how many people just left, I think we're probably going to need as many guys as we could possibly get. Everybody on to at least 15. Then sort by interest. And the dudes at the top start putting on 25. Well, it's not so much about checking whether or not, you know, what their dev trait is. It's more about the attributes, because some guys can just be kind of mid. Because they're in the portal doesn't mean that they're good. All right, Juan Jones. We got 15 points left. Scout. Well, we kind of have to, given our limitations. I highly doubt you're only recruiting 2-star players. Different circumstances, people. Different circumstances. Okay, let's hope for some good news here. A little bit early on. Please, please, please. Hope for some good news. We do get wide out Greg Ramsey. Didn't get locked out for anybody, so that is good news. Stars. I'm not allowed to, bro. Bro. You've been here a couple of nights now, at least. You should know this, brah. Doink, brah. Anyway. Let's see. What else can we do here? We got people on enough points. Change the rules, bro. I will not, bro. Start getting these guys in for visits here. With the points that we have. Hey, you! Playing time. Mr. Kendricks. Playing style. Alex Ball. Playing style as well. So far in my travels, I almost got 3 stars. Any other players on the list? Probably, yeah. Mr. Bohannon. Get you scheduled. And we don't have the points to put on anybody else. Thank you, Heinrich, for knowing the reference. Put this guy on 50. And Mr. Edmund. See what we can do. Which doink? It is doink bra. You know, mirror doink. Alright. You do not have enough hours to do this. I'm not even trying to do anything. I'm hitting the back button. What do you mean I don't got enough hours to do this? Get your silly nonsense out of here. Oh, boy. Okay, no good news so far. Any more visits we can schedule? Mr. Carden. Let's hope you care about playing style. What else are you possibly gonna fucking care about? Johnny Ali, fabulous he. Let's hope you care about playing time. Grant Allen. Hope you care about pro potential. And then Mr. Clemens, let's hope you also care about alleged pro potential. Good news, please. Good news. Denton Hicks, we get him. I'm trying to rebuild another team within the same dynasty so I can check in on my old team, but it's the only way to check. I mean, aside from, like, looking at what's going on with them, like, viewing their roster. Kind of confused otherwise as to what the question is. We missed out on a couple of people. It's going to come down to the final week, as it always does. And, it's going to be rough. This is going to be rough. What else do we have for visits then? Oh no, you're going to another school is my guess. Let's sell you on the playing style. Mr. Edmund. Sell you on, I should have done playing style instead of proc. That's fine. And you, let's do proximity at home. Want to be a head coach for a new team to rebuild is the only way to get a new head coaching job by offer. As far as I know, yes. I don't think you can force your way onto a new team. Alright. Missed out on Benito. I'm going to lose him there because of the whole playing time. I haven't seen a hey want to be the head coach. It's rare, but it does happen. Can confirm that it does happen, but it is rare. You do have to be pretty successful. We try to go for 3 stars. Not at the moment, because we're not allowed to. It is a challenge series. We're not currently allowed to go for 3 stars. Hence why I don't go for 3 stars. That's the reason you haven't been seeing me go for them. Because I am trying to take a different approach to building up a team, because otherwise building up teams is pretty damn easy. Especially if you spec into recruiter. 3 stars are for chumps. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, how many other points do we have to burn here? I mean, we're basically going to be able to get everybody on a maximum amount of points. Mr. Ali. Oh, apparently I don't. Oh, he doesn't have enough space to have this points. That would be why. Johnny Ali. Fabulous he. Let's get you on to 50. Don't be lazy. I could easily be lazy and just say that's good enough, and it pretty much is, but yeah, fuck, it's good enough. Why not? Why not? Will we get some good luck here to end the year? There hasn't been a lot of it for this past calendar season. We do get middle linebacker Tim Edmond, quarterback James Carden, and that's it. We're dead. We are dead in the water. Oh boy. We are going to be the worst team in our conference next season. We are absolutely boned. We were in first for so many of these guys, first or second, and then bam. It's like, nope, sorry, this school put 25 points on me. I'm out of here. I'm going somewhere else. Happens every year like clockwork. Anybody that we brought in, are you half decent? If I don't mention them by name, they're normal dev. We got Denton Hicks at Impact, Rico Benito at Impact. Jesus Christ. Impact dev for Byron Gano, but impact dev for Javon Melvin. Vast majority of guys we're bringing in are impact dev at best, but mostly normal. Another impact dev for Javante Massey. Oh, check where Jorkin it went to. You know how difficult that is? No. Unless you remember what position he played, what overall he was, because I don't fucking remember. What I do know is that we're boned. This next season's probably our last.